Good morning. I want to thank you for meeting with me today at the potential of adding a third team member onto our team. So let me explain to you how we can increase sales and our territory. All right, so we currently service Broward County and Miami-Dade County. So I am going to show you numbers that show how many properties closed in full in Broward County and Miami-Dade, how many pending sales there were, and how many new listings from the beginning of the year to the end of the year were in each of the counties, which means we were able to grasp from that pool of numbers to use to get our clientele. Okay, and that is just on the listing side. For the closed sales and the pending sales, those are numbers where we can grasp for the buyer side, that we can assist buyers in purchasing those homes. Okay. I will also be talking about the projected territory based on 2018 numbers if we were to add a third team member, meaning we can expand to West Palm Beach, which we don't do right now. And then I'm also going to explain to you what are other benefits of having a third real estate agent on the team, which, as I say, we could cover more territory, obtain more leads, etc. So, for single family homes in Broward County, now we know that Broward County has 31 municipalities, which is cities and locations, which is great. Okay, so the number I want you to look at is, since we mostly focus on the listing side, is look at the number of new listings there was in Broward County just for single family homes. It's over 23,000 new listings, which means that's over 23,000 potential clients that we can obtain. Now, the average sales price for those homes are $445,727, which means even getting one side of the deal, which is the 2.5%, is a substantially large amount if we even did just 10 of those transactions in a year. And that's just single family homes. Look at condos, and now look at the new listings. Over 25,880 new listings that we can obtain as our own. So that's a large pool with an average sales price of over $224,000. So we know these numbers already because we deal with Broward County. That's the area that you mostly are based off of. Now, Miami-Dade County, which is the area that I handle, has over 34 municipalities, and there was over 21,232 new listings last year. So just like Broward County, that's opportunity. When you look at those numbers, it's like, wow, even getting 10% of those listings on our team is a substantially large amount, with an average price of over $535,000, which is almost $100,000 more than the average price for Broward County. Same goes for condos. Look how many condos and townhouses. Over 28,000 new listings in 1 year that we could have obtained get from. So we already get a pretty large pool. But as we know, look at the number of closed sales. Even if we get a lot of listings, the market's a little bit slower. The average sales for condos, just like single family homes, is higher than Broward County by almost $100,000, right? So now let's look at Palm Beach. Okay, they have 38 municipalities. Palm Beach County is pretty large. They had 24,333 new listings of single family homes last year, with an average sales price of $549,925. So that means those numbers are almost as comparable as Miami-Dade County. Now, with the market having been a little bit slow, it's taking long to sell the inventory, because as you've noticed, the number of new listings and the number of closed sales, new listings is higher. So meaning there's a lot of more listings in the market, but not as many closed. And pending sales, you know that pending sales can go either way. They can finally close, or it can be canceled and then you have to do the transaction all over again. So adding a third territory like Palm Beach County gives us the opportunity to obtain more listings, have more inventory for the month for our team, and for a longer projected period. So instead of projecting 3 months of inventory, we can have 6 months, 9 months, of inventory, because now we're adding another territory to our team. Numbers for condos: over 19,000 new listings at an average of $281,000 in change. 10%, let's say we can go out there, hit the floor running, and get 10% of townhouse listings and 10% of single family listings. From these numbers, we have expanded and we have added more income to our team, more potential income. Because as we know, listings doesn't always end in a closing, but there's the potential there to get more. So if we were to be able to have the Tri-County area, Miami-Dade, Broward, and add a team member that can focus on Palm Beach County, we can add more potential income to our team, especially in a market that has been getting slow as it is right now. It is better to expand our territory so we have more potential and we don't have to close shop like several agents have had to do. Now, benefits of having a third real estate agent on the team. As I have mentioned previously, increased income. Another licensed real estate agent on the team that can acquire potential business, go on listing appointments, get us more clients, get us more leads, work with buyers. That's great. Increased leads. They obtain a listing, they get leads from that listing, and you know how we work on our team. Share the leads. If he gets a Miami-Dade lead, it goes to the Miami-Dade agent, and etc. More coverage. Right now, you and I are currently the ones that answer all the phone calls. And aside from the sales, we also deal with the property management side of things. So having a third agent that just focuses on sales, when one of us is unavailable to answer the phone or an email, they can also respond, and by email or by phone. So we would have more coverage while still having a little bit more downtime, meaning we don't always have to answer their calls at 9-10 o'clock at night all the time. We can divide the workload, meaning Palm Beach agent handles their transactions from closings to contracts to listings. The Dade agent does the same, and the Broward agent does the same. So it helps in that aspect. Helps with, as I stated before, answering phone calls, answering emails, and then more individual downtime. As real estate agents, the hardest thing is having downtime. We do showings all the time, we answer calls all the time, weekends, holidays, all the time. Now having children and having a social life and relationships is a little bit difficult. Adding a third team member on the team, that can be divided, where we can have a little bit more downtime and we have another person that can help cover when one person has to go on a vacation, go to a child's function, have the day off. We'll at least be able to be two agents that can cover, as opposed to if one of us is out, the other one has to cover everything completely on their own. And then we could also have a larger sphere of influence. So the biggest thing, as I've been mentioning, is we would have whole new territory with 38 municipalities. That is cities with potential clients, potential buyers, potential listings, even potential renters. And that in itself will help increase income. Even getting 5 listings in the year from Palm Beach County will increase the income that our team has been receiving. So in essence, if we added a real estate agent to our team, it'll expand our coverage and increase our income and volume of work. So with the real estate market having slowed down, having an additional team member can bring in more clients. We would also always have someone available to assist our clients 24/7, which will provide a better customer experience, which the real estate business is all about: customer experience, that personal touch, and them being able to get a hold of us whenever necessary. And when they don't, you know how irate they can get. So having somebody that's available at all times to help with the clients, and not having just 2 people but 3, I believe is a huge advantage. So I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation. I hope that I made some valid points. If you have any questions or concerns, just let me know. We can address them and we can review everything and review the numbers. But I believe that it is in our best interest to add a third real estate agent to our team. So I hope you feel the same. Thank you.